Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lear from Lovely Lyric Games, and welcome to a restaurant tour. So this video is linked to my Simlandia custom save file. I am currently working on rebuilding all the worlds. I do have all the packs installed, all that fun stuff, and I just am basically rebuilding the EA worlds because I want them to be custom tailored to me and my game style and how they play. And eventually I might make the save file able to be downloaded by other people if I ever actually complete it instead of just talking at it. I'm kind of working by world, and I've been spending a lot of time working on the Willow Creek section. Willow Creek, to me, always gives like a suburban utopia, fever dream, a little almost a nightmare, like Call of Duty, Nuketown, sort of. Not quite Nuketown, because that's a very specific style, but like the vibe of just like a perfect suburban utopia where everyone's thriving and they eat sunshine and rainbows and we're so happy. So this is kind of the restaurant I decided to have in town. We are up oh god, I don't remember this lot's name, but it's the lot that Dan and Phil played on early in their Sims series. I'm in this neighborhood of Willow Creek. It's the first thing I had built. The rest of this area is going to be residential housing. But I was trying to think of, like, even in a lot of areas that are mostly suburbs, there's usually restaurants kind of scattered around them, like, kind of on the corner. Although it's more of a river corner. It's the closest I'm getting in this game because roads aren't real. So that was a big step. Also kind of thinking like restaurants I would see maybe in like a standalone in a plaza. So like there's a big corner plaza in the far corner of the parking lot. Sometimes there's another building, and a lot of the times near me that's a restaurant. So that's kind of what I was going for. I was feeling very like torn between two vibes. I was thinking kind of like bar where the parents could go for a nice dinner, but like you can still bring the kids to eat there. I felt like that would be very kind of curated to Willow Creek's demographic in my mind. So that kind of influenced the style choice. I wanted it to kind of just have more of a adult, fancier feel without being like a fancy restaurant, you know, like a very different vibe. Kind of just like a nice generic steakhouse that's like by where I'm from. It's kind of the vibe I was going for, kind of like just like a nice bar and restaurant. So with this, I'm going to pop my face away so you can't see me because I want to go over the traits, the menu, and then we will tour the restaurant. So our traits are, and I can never say this, convivial. So better charisma, comedy, and mischief, chef's kitchen, and homey. We have custom outfits. So for our chefs, we have this black and white outfit. For our waiters, we kind of went black and like creamy beige. Same thing for the hosts, but slightly different. I believe the hosts are in a longer skirt, and I think the waiters are in slightly shorter skirt, and then the host men are in like a full suit, whereas it's just like a button up for a waiter. And for our custom menu, this is what we're looking at. I always like to max out my menus. I just really enjoy doing that. I'm going to bring my face back because for some reason I thought my face was going to obscure the menu portion, but I was just wrong. So, oh yeah, I named it Creek Cookery because I don't know, Willow Creek felt like a vibe. So we have pretty standard. We have like water, coffee, soda, lemonade. I did like sparkling apple juice, so maybe like if the kids come for like a fancy celebration, like a baby shower or something, they can get like sparkling apple juice. And then I also wanted to have some more cocktails, so we have some of these fancier wines, as well as some more like bar drinks and like the Sismopolitan appetizers. We have popcorn, cold cuts, olives, edamame, few different types of salad, cheese bread, meat and cheese platter, steak tartare, pita and hummus, nigiri, prosciutto wrapped asparagus, and also fox bacon wrapped asparagus, and a salt and pepper shrimp cocktail. For the main courses, there's veggie burgers, chicken sliders, hamburger sliders, chicken and waffles, maki rolls, avocado, salmon, and tuna. We have a spice-encrusted burrito, a tofu dog, tortilla-wrapped veggie dog, veggie sliders, BLTs, chicken burrito, hamburger, tofu tacos, chicken kebabs, and spinach-wrapped veggie burritos, cheese and pepperoni pizza. We have mushroom steak. So that's more of like, I think, some of the more like quote-unquote family-friendly. And then we get some of the nicer menu items, which are the mushroom steak, the pan-fried tilapia, steak tartare, chicken saltimbocca, herb-crusted salmon, salmon nigiri, salmon, blackened bass, pure sand bass, blue steak, and a Monte Cristo sandwich. And then for dessert, we have coconut cake, churros, an exotic fruit tart, a sugar-free coconut cake, almond macaroons, a lemon bar, black and white cake, white and black cake, depending on what your preference is, fruit and yogurt parfait, as well as a lactose-free version, trying to be mindful of Sims who have dietary restrictions. We have a tiered cake, SimCity cheesecake, and it's lactose-free alternative, tiramisu, lava bunk cakes, pure perfection ice cream in a dish or cone, and a chocolate souffle. So, decent, wide range of food, kind of mid-range prices. There's some that's more expensive, some dishes that are a bit cheaper. Like I said, Willow Creek's a very, like, suburban area, but I think it's also kind of varied in terms of, like, wealth and demographic. So I'm hoping this will maybe come into, like, attract, like, the young couple in their first apartment, or the kind of bougie family when they're just going out for a casual bite to eat. So that was the food menu, and customer attire is just every day. I didn't feel like, I mean, I could do party, but that just felt like a lot of work. No one really gets, I don't think this is a get dressed up restaurant. So landscaping and exterior, I was kind of looking at a lot of actual restaurant exterior photos when working on this, and this was kind of what I decided. We have a little tree, just a couple walkway up, 2 little bushes, and then this little, like, garden bed with some hedges in the back. Very simple. I wanted to just keep it nice and easy. You walk in, there's some benches here, and the host stand for, like, a little wait area. We have a full bar, with 4 seats right at the bar, 2 gender-neutral bathrooms, the big kitchen, which is in the back here. So once you go to the bar, if you turn to the right, that's where most of the other indoor seating is. We have a lot of high tops. It's either high tops or booths. There's no, like, low top table, I don't think. Yeah, these are bar stools, right? Yeah. Oh, it's hard to tell at the angle. So we have 3 booths along this wall. For something a little more cozy, we have a really big high top back there for 8 Sims, a few for 6, 1 for 4, and then 2 tables for 2 indoors. Then we also have an exterior eating area. But before that, let's take another quick look at our kitchen. So the kitchen, we have 1, 2, 3 chef stations. We have these 3 waiter carts. And I think that's really it for the kitchen. Kitchen is more functional than look pretty. And then we come out here, and I was really proud. I usually don't really play with much stuff for the walls, and it doesn't perfectly work because of just the height of the trim that we needed for the slanted roof to look decent. But on this brick part of the building, we have these little black slates, which I feel like kind of also complements the dark wood and the trim for the roof. So very much enjoyed that. I felt like I ate and devoured with that. And then we have this, like, iron fence, black concrete patio, and then just these plants that kind of cover the walls so the people inside aren't just staring at you on the patio. And I made a couple tables for 6, couple tables for 4, and 2 tables for 2 out here. I wanted to make it kind of simple. I mean, we could maybe have, like, an outdoor bar, but it's more of a restaurant than a bar, and I don't even know how functional the bar is in terms of restaurant stuff. So the point of these venues isn't necessarily to be like the fanciest or coolest or most groundbreaking venues in the world, but rather to just, you know, make sure that when I'm playing the custom save file, they're practical and not fugly. This fits the bill. So I hope you guys enjoyed me doing this tour. Mostly going forward, I want to do more speed builds, and then like do a walkthrough that's a bit quicker than this. But the main thing with this venue is I built this before I built my new PC. I built this on my old computer, and I did not have a YouTube channel at that time. So I had no way of recording or uploading the footage when I built this. And I didn't feel like remaking it because I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. I feel really cool about it. Yeah, if you guys are new, my channel is super small, at least at the time of filming this. I usually film quite a bit before I end up uploading each video to keep that content rolling out. But at the time I'm filming this, I have 37 subscribers, so if you liked the video, please subscribe, stick around. I will have more Sims content coming alongside a bunch of other content for a bunch of other games. I have a bunch of playlists on my channel, if you feel so inclined to check it out. If not, I just thank you for watching me this far. Really appreciate it. Comment down below other venue ideas you're excited to see. Do you think this fits the vibe of Willow Creek? Do you think it should be redone and it's trash? I mean, you can tell me that too. I'll listen to the feedback. But with all that being said, I hope you stick around to see the progress on the save file, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!